Hey guys, welcome to I'm Kovic.
I'm Bruce Greene.
Hey, someone needs to cram more of them midi-chlorians in the Xbox One or whatever. God, I hate Star Wars terminology.
You mean midi-chlorians?
Whatever.
We're deep into the Star Wars Battlefront beta right now, as generously evidenced by all the YouTube clips and GIFs flying around showing Luke Skywalker getting stomped into paste or doofy stormtroopers riding AT-ATs like a horse.
Actually looks like a lot of fun. But if you're playing on the Xbox One, you're playing with less force.
I get it.
Get it?
Yes.
Get it?
I do.
Anyway, that's according to analysis from Eurogamer's Digital Foundry. They count pixels for a living. Which they ran a frame rate and resolution test on both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One versions of the beta.
Lawrence, what were the results?
What you probably expect. The PS4 ran at 900p, while the Xbox only runs at 720p.
You wrote paltry.
Paltry. I like that word. I gotta be honest. When I'm writing, I write words that people don't say out loud.
I'll just stop scrolling now, Lawrence. You keep talking.
Lawrence?
The difference is actually pretty drastic. Normally I like to play down how noticeable image quality is, but in this case it's actually pretty different. So if you multiply it out, the PS4 generates images of about 1.4 million pixels, or megapixels, while the Xbox One only puts out about 920,000. So yeah, that's 64% of the image data total, which is pretty damn rough. Now normally the Xbox puts out a 720p image, but it's anti-aliased and up-resed, so you end up getting an image that looks like 900p, but that's not happening here, so it's pretty grainy and pretty shitty.
Granted, this is just a beta, so this may change before the game releases.
I hope so,
I don't think so. Still, this is generally what we've come to expect. Games tend to run at lower resolutions on the Xbox One, so that's
Second
probably what it
Xbox
is.
done. Maybe we'll see the PS4 scale up to 1080p and the Xbox up to 900p by release?
Sure.
Come on, we can hope.
Using magic? What do you want here?
Aside from pixel counts, Digital Foundry found the two versions of the game equal. Beyond that, the graphical fidelity is nearly equal, which compares to the high setting on the PC version.
Regardless whether you're getting blasted in the face with millions of pixels on the PS4 or dying of pixel thirst on the Xbox, you'll get to do it for a couple more days, or at least one more, right, Lawrence?
Yeah, EA community manager Matthew Sledgehammer70 Everett announced the beta extension yesterday, warning that the extension is meant to, quote, find some extreme scenarios, so that may lead to connection issues. I guess they're gonna, I don't know, set the servers on fire, throw some coffee on it, see what happens.
Sure.
So yeah, there might be some disconnects today and tomorrow, but it's a beta. That's what's supposed to happen.
Along those lines, the game's developers have been actively talking on social media with beta participants. As a result, we're getting a look at what issues the developers are talking about and what may change between now and when the game releases on November 17th.
First, and this one will be obvious to you if you spend a few minutes on Hoth, DICE admitted that the match is way too hard for the Rebels.
Yes.
It's impossible.
Totally true. DICE lead multiplayer designer Dennis Brumble
Sure, that's right.
said that the team will, quote, make changes based on feedback and data before the game releases.
Yeah, that actually extends beyond the nearly impossible to kill AT-ATs. Sledgehammer70 answered several polite and not so polite complaints of imbalance, stating that weapons and maps are not 100% balanced. This is more of a technical test.
Right, but and we've all played the beta here. I mean, that map kind of makes sense. The Rebels lose that battle.
They're
It should be
supposed to
hard.
lose, yeah, but it's really impossible.
It's really impossible. You can still win. I don't know. You have to coordinate, and it's kind of hard right now. Anyway, there are a gang of other tweaks that sound like they might make their way into the final game as well.
As it stands now, you can spawn in on your partner as long as they are alive, which can lead to a group chain dying their way into enemy lines.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No, it's not.
Brian Ball addressed this issue in a tweet saying that the game should have, quote, no partner spawn if in combat.
Lawrence, what were some other suggested tweaks?
It's kind of smaller stuff. So, you know, when you have a partner, you can kind of see them highlighted in the game through map geometry and stuff like that. Somebody suggested everyone in your party be highlighted in a way, which kind of makes sense. There's also that at the end of every match, it has those three placements for like person who got the most kills, person with the most objective score. People suggested that the objective score should be front and center because that's what actually matters in an objective-based match, not who got the most kills. So, you know, just small tweaks.
That's a
kind of
tiny
making it
little
more
tweak,
playable.
though. I mean, we're whining about nothing there.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it is kind of frustrating when people play for kills in an objective-based map, but, you know, nothing's going to change that.
And finally, there's some info trickle about what content will be in the final game.
DICE level artist Daniel Cambrand confirmed that the Walker Assault will be playable on each of the game's 12 planets, but we won't be seeing that until the full game releases.
All right, we won't be seeing anything else until the game releases, for that matter. Several players have hoped that DICE would add more maps or planets to the beta, but Sledgehammer70 confirmed they won't be adding any more content, sad face.
Yeah, it's a beta. However, and this is potentially the cool bit, the beta doesn't even tease everything that will be in the game. Some people have complained that the Battlefront beta doesn't seem to represent $60 of value. It's a beta. I mean, it's a beta. There's a bunch of grayed out menus in there that I was looking at. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to play those.
Well, apparently that doesn't represent all the modes that will be in the game.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sledgehammer 70 stated that DICE is hiding, quote, a few other modes as the content they represent has not been revealed.
Ooh, so there are some secrets yet in Star Wars Battlefront. Maybe one of them is a mode that crams more pixels into the Xbox One. A boom!
Nah, I really doubt that. It's probably like plays like an Ewok or something.
Oh, remember that floppy jaw guy? He's a Sullustan.
Sullustan, knee and numb?
Yep, you're numb.
That's where their dumb planet. That's why they look so stupid. Because they just have a volcano planet.
By the way, they don't look stupid.
You're prejudiced against Sullustans.
What's wrong with you?
You're a
They look
racist.
pretty
Which
stupid.
one's the Sullustan?
He's the guy like this.
Oh,
He's the one that like sits next to Lando.
I thought he was Asian.
You know what's funny? All those people complaining about the outfit of Luke Skywalker on Hoth. It's like, shut the fuck up.
So is the complaint that he's wearing his Jedi outfit?
So he's wearing his Return of the Jedi outfit. I made that complaint early on, but then I didn't give a shit.
Well, isn't Vader wearing a white suit when he's on Hoth too?
No.
He's wearing a snowsuit or something.
No, it's dark. Yeah, he's all black.
I don't know what you're thinking of there.
Oh, I forgot. I'm not a fucking nerd.
I get yelled at for trying to play a
Didn't
video.
get yelled at. I asked very nicely.
You did not ask
You
very
continued.
nicely.
I said, please stop doing that.
No, you did not ask very nicely.
It got turned into this thing of like, ooh, Adam doesn't like to be made fun of. It's like, I get made fun of every day. I'm okay with that.
No, you
No,
don't.
you're not.
Stupid.
You're not okay with that.
I'm okay being made fun of.
Can we record a Christmas album of you singing like sexy Christmas songs, Adam?
Sure. As long as like
he doesn't have to listen to it.
Yeah, I'll sing it. As long as I'll just be out of the room.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna start that policy then. Next time, then like
There's no policy.
There is absolutely a policy now because for example, the video.
fuck.
For example, the video that the one with me interviewing Abby was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. And
Oh yeah, we played that on repeat.